Welcome to another day of Vlogmas. For today's video, we are doing another seed haul. I've got another package right here, good size order of seeds. This is from a different company. I did bust it open, but I didn't really look at the seeds specifically. This is Bounty Beyond Belief. I've never ordered from this seed company before, and I have a bit of an interesting and eye-opening story to tell you about getting these seeds that I did not expect. So let's get into it. First of all, my understanding is that Bounty Beyond Belief is an American seed company. I didn't dig far into that, but it was an American currency, so I'm assuming this is an American seed company. So that's all fine and good, and I was attracted to them. Zipper. I was attracted to this seed company because I had watched some YouTubers do seed hauls, and then I checked them out myself, and I found they had seeds on sale for super duper cheap prices. And I was like, how can you resist a seed sale like this? However, I was in for a shock when I got the little paper in my mailbox saying I had a parcel waiting for pickup. When I arrived at the local post office, I was told there was a customs fee, and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. I didn't actually expect a customs fee on this package. It wasn't on Amazon, it was on, I think, their own website, but I rarely ever get customs fees. I've done a ton of online shopping in my life, and I've only paid customs fees maybe 3 to 4 times in like, I don't know, 10, 15 years of online shopping. So I was a little surprised, but I thought, okay, whatever. And then they told me what it was, and I was so shocked. So I have my receipt here to prove it. It was $121 Canadian. Like, that is crazy. And the seed order itself was not that expensive. Everything included, shipping and all that, was actually $65, which was way cheaper than my Baker Creek or many other online purchases I've made for shoes and other things that are way more expensive. This customs fee was insane. And it was not advertised anywhere on the website that there would even be a customs fee, so I did feel a little bit deceived, not gonna lie. I almost left the seeds at the post office, but I decided, no, I ordered them, I paid for them, I paid for the shipping, I paid for everything, I'm going to get them. So I did. But a little public service announcement, any Canadians out there, whatever this seed company looks like, regardless of anything, I personally do not recommend ordering this seed company online if you live in Canada. This might be super awesome for the people who live in the United States, but for Canadians, it is not worth paying that crazy customs fee. So let's get into the seed haul. First, let's talk about the seeds that I keep showing you. This is basically a package of sage herbs. A culinary sage, easy to grow, perennial. One of the oldest cultivated herbs in the world. Nothing super exciting about it. It's a perennial herb with flavorful leaves, and it's easy to grow. I don't think I've actually grown sage from seed before. Occasionally I've planted some of those ornamental, I think they're sages for the hummingbirds, but I've never tried to grow sage from seed, so I'm really excited to try this. And diving in once again, we have some tomatoes. This is the tomato Cherokee Purple. I don't think I've ever grown this variety before. It looks super interesting. Cherokee is a... Jesus! My vacuum cleaner just turned itself on and is trying to vacuum right beside me. Very interesting. Turkey is a popular heirloom tomato that is known for its disease resistance and wide adaptability. Ranks high in flavor taste tests. This plant produces an abundance of large dusky red fruits with a rich dark red interior. Sweet and flavorful. Sounds pretty good. Look forward to trying out this tomato. Let's try another package of seeds. See what's in here. I don't remember at all what I ordered. Next, we have some summer zucchini squash. Nothing too exciting, pretty standard. I think a lot of people have seen this variety before. And it'll be fun to try growing some more zucchini. I've had mixed results growing zucchini over the years. Diving back into my envelope, let's see what's next. Ooh, we have Thai basil. I definitely need to get some of this started as I discarded all of my sweet basil that was growing in the indoor food garden. I should try growing some Thai. I should try growing some Thai basil. I think that would be super delicious. I have tried it before. I had a starter plant one year and it was delicious, but don't have it anymore, so I'm gonna give it a try. Diving into the envelope once again. What will we pull out next? It feels like Christmas when I'm going into these mystery envelopes. Okay, we have Brussels sprouts. I've never tried to grow Brussels sprouts before. If you watched my Baker Creek seed haul, I also got some from Baker Creek. So I have two different varieties of Brussels sprouts to try. This one is called Long Island. This heirloom variety originated in Northern Europe. Plants produce a heavy crop of delicious blue-green sprouts that are extremely cold hardy. Frost improves the flavor. Plant in early spring for a fall harvest in the north. So we'll definitely be doing that. I'm wondering if I could plant these in winter, honestly, because our winter's been so warm, but I might be taking a risk with that. I'm not sure. Still thinking I might try that though. It's been about 10 degrees Celsius during the day, about 4 degrees overnight. So maybe I'll try it in winter. Haven't decided yet. Let's see what we'll pull out next. We have some kale. I do have lots of kale in my garden, but I also love kale, and so does the man in the corner. This is the variety Licino or Lacinato kale. The dark blue-green, highly textured leaves of this ancient Italian heirloom are almost meaty in texture. Growing well in winter, and this hardy vegetable becomes even sweeter with a frost and first snow. Unusual colored leaves also make a decorative addition to any edible landscape. Sounds super awesome. This looks like, not kale, but what's that other vegetable? I'm trying to think of the name. It's around the time you see kale in the nurseries. It's always with that Swiss chard. I've never planted Swiss chard, but that's what this reminds me of. Just the look and the texture. I'm excited to try this. Diving in again to my envelope. We have some more basil. This is just a culinary basil blend, it says. I don't know if that means there's more than one variety in here. It says an organic blend of basil varieties. So that means to me there's more than one, but it doesn't say what they are. Curious to see what they are. I definitely need to start planting more basil. There's a picture of 3 different varieties on the front cover, but it actually doesn't say what they are. But that's fun that there's multiple varieties in here. Really interested to see how they turn out. Next, let's see what is next in the envelope. Oh, we have a pumpkin. This is Cinderella. I haven't tried this specific variety, I don't think. I did have one once that might have been from Baker Creek one year that was Cinderella's Carriage. And I grew the plants and then they died. And for the life of me, I never got a Cinderella pumpkin. Gonna try again. I really love pumpkins and I'm very attracted to what looks like to be a Cinderella style pumpkin. I think that would be so cool. It says it's an antique French heirloom, popular in the 1800s, has flat, shiny, red-orange fruits with narrow, deep, ridged sections and a rough, bumpy skin. It grows up to 40 pounds. I think that sounds delightful. Next is a beefsteak tomato. Nothing too exciting about that, but it'll be fun to plant. Diving back in the envelope. Oh, we've got another pumpkin. This is just a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Grows up to 20 pounds, perfect for carving and cooking. I will definitely be trying this. In case you're starting to think I have a bit of a seed problem, you're not wrong about that. I may not hoard many things, but if I'm truly honest, I probably am a bit of a seed hoarder. But I have many reasons to justify that, why I think it's okay. So, diving back into the envelope, let's see what we're gonna pull out next. This is what is going on behind the scenes. Can you see what is happening here? The supervisor is investigating his little bear and deciding what he wants to do with it. Next we have, oh, more Thai basil. I didn't know I ordered two packages. That happens sometimes. So I'm definitely gonna get some of that going in my indoor food garden. Diving in again. More sage. What was my brain thinking when I made this seed order? I literally have 2 of these and 2 Thai basils. So not the worst thing, but didn't expect that. This is what is happening behind the scenes right now. A supervisor has a little bear and he is just doing some work with it, probably about to do some surgeries. Diving back into my seed haul. We have kale. What in the world? This is the 3rd one. I've already talked about this variety. This is the same one. So I've doubled ordered the kale, the basil, and the sage. I don't think I did that on purpose, but maybe I did because the sales were pretty outstanding. So it's possible I saw them and I was like, oh, I should get extras, but another one of these. Ooh, next we have cantaloupe. This is Hearts of Gold. True to its name, this cantaloupe offers golden colored flesh that is sweet and juicy. Cantaloupe is something I've had a real struggle growing. I've only grown it once successfully. Believe it or not, I've had more luck with watermelon, and my watermelon growing is very hit and miss. I've only grown it successfully 2 or 3 times in 10 years, so not great success rates, but cantaloupe was once in all of my gardening journey that I've ever been able to grow it to the point where I could eat it. So don't have a lot of luck with this, but I don't give up easily. So we're gonna try again. Next we have some peas. This is the green arrow variety. I don't believe I've ever tried this variety before. I have planted peas many times and I've had a lot of success with peas over the years, so I looked forward to trying these out. This is an old-time English garden pea that has been a favorite for generations. Will provide an abundance of large plump pods with 9 to 11 sweet peas each. Reliable and disease resistant. Sounds pretty good. Next, we have summer squash. This is a yellow bush scallop variety. I've never grown any squash like this. A bright yellow patty pan squash with scalloped edges and compact growth habit. Produces abundant, tender, sweet squash throughout the summer. Best when 2 to 3 inches in diameter. That sounds absolutely lovely. I've never tried to grow patty pans before, so hopefully this works out. Next, we have scarlet flax, this beautiful flower. Now, I do have blue flax growing in my rock garden, and I tried to grow scarlet flax last year or the year before from seed from a different seed company, and it didn't even sprout in my garden. I don't know if the seeds were duds, did they get eaten by birds? I have no idea, but we're gonna try again. I absolutely love these vibrant red flowers. I think the hummingbirds would love them, so I really hope they'll work out. Next, we have a herb called wild arugula. I have grown arugula in my garden before. I don't know if it was a wild variety. It is a super delicious, very spicy-ish type of green, great for salads. They say it's an easy to grow aromatic salad green that has slightly more peppery or nutty flavor than the cultivated variety and is rich in nutrients. The seed has historically been used to flavor oils, and the flowers are decorative for salads. Great for container gardens. I do look forward to trying this out. The one thing I noted when I did grow arugula before was that it didn't last long before going to seed when I planted in spring. So hopefully, I did harvest a little bit, but I didn't get a ton. So hopefully this doesn't go to seed too fast, but we'll give it a shot. Next, we have snap peas. This is a sugar and variety. I haven't grown this variety before. It is extra sweet pods and even 14 days earlier than sugar snap variety. These peas need no trellising or support. These are actually the ones I am growing in my indoor food garden, and I'm also trying to grow them outside. I did dive into the bag a little bit earlier. I had more than one package of these to put them in my indoor food garden, but I didn't peek at the other seeds. So hopefully these work out, but they have sprouted. Little spoiler. Next, we have Brussels sprouts again. I think I must have ordered 3 of these or 2 of them. Definitely gonna have to go heavy on the Brussels sprout planting. Next, we have firewheel, this beautiful flower. I don't think I've grown this before specifically. It may have been in a wildflower mix I planted at one point because the flower looks familiar, but I think I had one and it didn't come back. But there's lots of seeds in this package, so that is super awesome. This is a perennial, ideal to sow. This wildflower seed is in spring or late fall. Not a lot of information. It is sun-loving and drought-tolerant, this firewheel flower, and it likes full sun and dry locations. I could definitely have that in my rock garden. That's going to be all for my seed haul from the Bounty Beyond Belief Company. I actually did get duplicates of quite a few. I sort of forgot that I did that. And I'm not going to show you all the duplicates because that would be kind of boring. But the seed haul was a little bigger than you saw on camera. I hope you enjoyed today's little seed haul video, and we will see you tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. Bye for now.